Hey everyone, and welcome back to Tech Support Mondays. If you're a parent, you know the challenge. You want to keep your kids safe, but in a world of endless apps, games, and social media, it can feel like an impossible job. You're not alone, and the good news is, you don't have to be a tech expert to get this right. This video isn't about scaring you, it's about empowering you. Today, we'll go over simple, practical steps to protect your kids online while building a relationship of trust and open communication. We'll cover the free built-in tools on their devices, how to better understand their digital well-being, and why conversations you have are more powerful than any app can install. Let's get started. Before you download anything, let's look at the powerful tools you already have. First, for iPhone and iPad users, look at screen time on your device's settings. It's a free feature that lets you see which apps your kids use most, set daily time limits for them, and schedule downtime when most apps are blocked, like during homework or bedtime. You can also use it to filter inappropriate web content. For Android users, Google's Family Link app is a fantastic free tool. It lets you approve or deny apps your kids want to download from the Play Store, see how much time they spend in their favorite apps, and even lock their devices when it's time for a break. A great pro tip for both is to manage in-app purchases, which you can prevent any surprise bills at the end of the month. And don't forget gaming consoles. Devices like Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo all have their own free parental controls. You can use them to manage who your child can play with, chat with online with, limit their spending in in-game stores, and block games that are rated for older audiences. If you're looking for an extra layer of protection, there are some great third-party apps you can use. For content monitoring, tools like Bark and Qustodio, spelled with a Qustodio, can be very helpful. They don't spy on every single message your child sends. Instead, they scan for keywords and topics related to dangers like cyberbullying, online predators, or severe anxiety, and send you an alert if there's something concerning is found. This approach can help you respect your child's privacy while keeping them safe. For real-world safety, location sharing apps like Life360 can give you tremendous peace of mind. You can see your child's location in real time and even get alerts when they arrive or leave a common place like a school or a friend's house. As a pro tip, many of these apps also offer features like driving speed reports, which is a great tool for parents with new teen drivers. Now that we've covered tools, let's talk about strategy. Every app and game your child uses, whether it's TikTok, Roblox, or Discord, is its own little world with its own culture, trends, and unfortunately, its own risks. It's nearly impossible to keep up with it all, but you don't have to be an expert to be an involved parent. Here's a simple tip. Instead of just restricting a new app, ask your child to show it to you. Explore together, watch their favorite videos, or play around with the game they're obsessed with. This does two amazing things. It shows them that you're interested in their world, which builds trust, and gives you real insight into what they're actually seeing and doing online. A pro tip for parents with kids who love gaming is to talk about in-game currencies like Robux or V-Bucks. Help them understand that this virtual money costs real money, and work together to set clear spending limits if you allow it. This avoids any surprise charges and teaches them valuable financial lessons. The next step is to move just beyond setting rules to teaching the why behind them. Kids are much more likely to follow safety guidelines if they understand the real-world reasons behind them. Think of it as teaching digital street smarts. Here's a few core lessons to cover. First, personal information is private. Teach them to never share personal info like their full name, school, or home addresses online. A simple way to explain it is like giving strangers a key to your house. Second, remind them that stranger danger is real online. The person they're talking to in a game or on social media might not be who they say they are. They should never agree to meet up with someone they might know from the internet. And finally, teach them about their digital footprint. Explain in simple terms what they post online can be very hard to erase and could be seen by anyone, including future schools or jobs. This brings us to the most important part of digital parenting, balancing safety and trust. It can be tempting to want to monitor everything your child does online, but trying to control too much can backfire. The reality is kids are naturally curious, and if they feel overly restricted, they'll often find ways to bypass your controls. They might use a friend's phone or create social secret accounts on social media that you have no idea about, which can be even more dangerous. So what's the solution? The goal is to make sure your child sees you as a safe place to turn to when they need help. Let them know that they can see something if they see something that makes them feel uncomfortable, or if they make a mistake, they can come to you without fearing that they'll immediately lose their phone or get in trouble. Building that trust is far more powerful than any modern tool you can install. Building trust is critical because eventually your child will likely encounter something online that makes them uncomfortable. When they come to you for help, how you react in the moment is everything. Here's a simple action plan to follow. First and foremost, don't panic. Your calm response will reinforce that they have a right to come to you. Listen to what happened and reassure them you'll figure it out together. Second, before you do anything else, document the issue. Take screenshots of any harmful messages, posts, or inappropriate content. This creates a record you might need to have to report the incident to the platform, their school, or in serious cases, the authorities. Third, block and report. Sit with your child and show them how to use the built-in block and report functions within the app or game. This is an empowering step that teaches them how to handle these situations themselves in the future. Finally, use this as a learning moment. Instead of just punishing them, talk about what happened and what they can be done differently next time. This might mean adjusting your family's tech rules or simply having a deeper conversation about online risks. Hi, Laura. That's a very common and valid concern. You're right that banning it could create distance, so the best approach is to get involved. Ask your son to show you what servers he's a part of and who he talks to. Many servers are perfectly safe if for just friends, but it's good to be aware. You can also help him check Discord's privacy settings to ensure he isn't receiving messages from strangers. It's all about understanding his world so you can guide him effectively. Hi, Michael. That's a fantastic question as consoles are often overlooked. Yes, the parental controls on modern consoles like PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo are excellent and very user friendly. The most important settings to check are the communication controls, which let you manage who your kids can talk to in online games, and spending limits to prevent any unauthorized purchases from the game store. Hi, Jessica. This is a crucial distinction. The main YouTube app has a restricted mode you can turn on in settings, but it's not film free. The YouTube Kids app is a completely separate, free app designed specifically for children with much stricter content filters and no comment section, making it a significantly safer environment for younger viewers. Hi, Grace. A great way is to explain to them with a very simple analogy. You can tell them that some information is like a diary, private and just for family or close friends, while other things are like a billboard for everyone to see. Help them decide what's a diary moment, like a silly photo at home, versus a billboard moment. Also, teaching them to ask their friends for permission before posting a photo of them is a great lesson in respect and privacy. Hi, Tom. That's a classic parenting challenge. It's perfectly reasonable for rules to evolve with age and maturity. For your 9-year-old, the focus should be on stricter content filtering and clear time limits. For your 15-year-old, the focus can shift from control to conversation, discussing their digital footprint, online reputation, and trusting them with more freedom while still having regular check ins. Explaining that more freedom comes with demonstrated responsibility can help them understand the difference. Emily, I'm sorry your daughter went through that. It's a tough situation. You've already taken the right first step. The next thing to do is to take screenshots of the messages for documentation before they can be deleted. Most importantly, keep the line of communication open with your daughter and reassure her that she did the right thing by telling you. This reinforces that you are a safe place for her to come to when she has problems online. We've covered a lot here today, but I hope you see you don't have to be a tech expert to be a great digital parent. The best strategy isn't about having the fanciest modern software, it's about finding a healthy balance of using simple tech tools, educating your child about the risks, and building a foundation of open communication and trust. You've got this. What's the biggest tech challenge you face as a parent? Share your story or ask a question in the comments below. Your experience could help someone else in this community. If you found this guide helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a weekly tech tip. For more resources, or if you're a small business owner looking for build a simple and secure online presence, please visit us at 123mapwebsites.com.